Join me and the cast of Stages of Understanding as we talk about cheating versus being a cheater. Is it the same thing? Let's talk about it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, J. Marie. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Girl Talk with J. Marie. And yes, y'all, it's Girl Talk, but a wise man is listening. And baby, today, woo! I have part of our cast from Stages of Understanding, the stage play, the hit stage play that happens here in Los Angeles, California. I'm going to let y'all introduce yourselves, but I want y'all to make some noise right now for the cast and crew of Stages of Understanding. Bam, boom, bam. Hey, hey, hey. I'm going to start from the left side here. Gentlemen are going to go first on this show. Say your name, what you
My
do.
name is Daniel Wright. I'm a director, actor, and a retired comedian.
Oh, so you retired at a young age. We're going to get back to how he already retired from comedy. But let's go ahead and introduce our next beautiful queen to the right side here.
Hey everybody, I'm Lashawna Jackson. I am an actress, a dancer, a singer, and a business owner. Come on, y'all.
Somebody.
Come on.
Black girl magic all up in this mud. What's up, sis? Talk to him, part two.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joandrea Reynolds. I am the writer, director, and producer of Stages of Understanding. I also act in it, and I'm the owner of JTainment LLC.
Woo! JTainment is in the building, y'all. This is not her first time on the show. She brought us some very good insight when it came to love. So today's episode, we are going to go a little bit further into some stages of understanding life. Hello. And it's going to be called I Cheated versus I'm a Cheater. So we need to talk about that because I feel like there's a different definition for each, but I would love to hear from my castmates because y'all are so dope at what you do on stage, and working out what Jay has already wrote out. So I know my people want to hear from you. And those people who are listening, thank you so much for subscribing on all the platforms. We have expanded to Spotify and a couple of others.
Come on, Spotify.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Ireland loves Girl Talk with J. Marie for some reason. We get a lot of downloads there. So I just want y'all to hear this topic.
International.
Yes, indeed. International. God is good. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please do that right now. You see what to do. Push that button. Go ahead and push that button. And then I'm going to go ahead and push this topic. So, I cheated versus I'm a cheater. I'm going to start with, since you already been on the show, I'm not going to pick you first. I'm going to go, we have really good conversation about relationship stuff. Whenever we BTS, Joandrea, we should be paying attention, but we be talking about dudes. So,
Good topic.
I'm going to start with you. She thinks she wanted to go first, Daniel, but watch what I asked her.
I didn't
It's
say
too
I
late.
wanted to
I'm
go
making you go
first.
first. I chose. Have you ever cheated?
I have not, actually. I have not. I'm the one who fights for that stability in a relationship. But if anything changes, even in a superficial relationship, let's not even talk about intimacy. You feel that shift, it's almost impossible to go back.
Okay, so she said she ain't never cheated before. I have to ask this as a follow-up because this isn't a blessed person. Now, have you ever been cheated on?
Oh, yeah.
How did you find out and who was it?
I saw them. I did. And I walked up to them. Like, because I'm not going to just let you.
I know that's
me
right.
tell you that I saw you somewhere. You be like, no, you ain't gonna lie. We're not lying. Hey, how we doing? That's what I did. I did.
Did he apologize?
Eventually.
Jesus.
Eventually. But, yeah, I was young. It was years and years ago, but still.
No, that still sucks. So now I want to get to a cheater. Have you ever cheated?
Damn!
Look, I ain't never asked this question outside of the camera, but I feel like it was perfect to just, let's ask the man now. Have you ever cheated, Daniel?
I've cheated. It depends on what you mean. Like,
And that's a legit question.
No,
We're going to
really
talk
is
about
because
that.
it is
Absolutely.
It's different. Like, I learned that
He didn't answer yes or no, y'all.
You did not.
I did.
What had happened was,
I did. Because I learned that cheating becomes different with every female. Like some females cheating is more intimate, and other females just like it's emotional.
yes.
This is true. That's
So
true.
if
Absolutely
you giving
true.
your time to another woman,
Yes.
that could be considered cheating.
Your little best friend, girlfriends.
Oh, that's another
I was going to ask
topic.
that. What is your definition of we'll start with you since we're here. Like, what is your definition of cheating?
I mean, for me, it's intimate.
Meaning sex.
Yeah.
Okay, see, intimate for me would be getting to know somebody, so we're going to define intimacy.
Okay.
In Daniel's eyes, it's being sexual with someone else. My eyes, it's being in love, by loving somebody. Oh, my God, what is it you like to do? Oh, spending all this quality time and all that crap. That's cheating to me.
Yeah.
But I also think, obviously, physical cheating is a thing. But what is cheating for you?
Yeah, the same. Like physical, even intimacy, because that could even be, that's kind of worse.
Because when you
than
get
a
old, you're
physical
going to pick that
relationship.
person over me.
That's what I'm saying. If you have somebody intimately, like their mental, even forget the physical. When you have somebody mentally, that's a big
deep.
part of your
Yeah, it's
relationship.
deeper.
Yeah.
Gone.
Okay, so Miss Writer, Director, Producer, especially when it comes to stages of understanding. Now we're gonna ask you both questions because she thought she was about to get out of it, y'all.
She did.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes.
And oh Jesus, she said that's so
And she
confident.
smiled, really.
Yes, I did.
How come you didn't go to her?
I cheated, right? She's
smiled
like,
so
yes, I
brightly when
cheated.
she said
I paid him back for what he
Hey,
did.
man,
No.
we good, man. We are good.
Was it
Okay, man?
Daniel said the men are good.
That's
So
another
wait.
topic too.
The confidence of your cheating makes me concerned. She's sitting with her legs crossed and her hands on her knees for those who are listening.
smile.
With a smile on her face, as LaShada said.
Yes.
Why did you cheat on, who you cheat on and why?
And the purpose of me being that honest with fun is because it was my only time ever doing it, and I did it because I felt like I was missing out on something. Because females I knew and had grew up with were cheaters and just playing dudes left and right and getting over and getting money and just well established and having fun. And I'm like, I'm over here being all submissive
Faithful.
and honest, and what am I getting paid back? Therefore, let me try it. So I tried it one time, and it didn't work because I told on myself because I don't know how to lie, and I don't like dishonesty.
Same.
So I said what I did and explained to him, and so it ain't like I cheated and didn't tell him. And that's the only time I did it. And in my mind, cheating is deeper than just physical. It's taking yourself backwards and going back on what you stated you were as an individual and a being. So that's cheating to the depths of it, in my opinion. So that's what cheating means to me.
So basically what she just told y'all is that if you said you was somebody and you didn't end up being who you said you were whenever you got with that person, then that's cheating for her. So you said you only done it once. She ain't never done it. How many times did you cheat, Daniel?
Just one.
Damn. All right, moving on.
Twice. Okay, twice. Okay.
No, we're talking about this, or she talking about
No, this is my show.
Try to just move on.
No, I was gonna ask the next question. I'm just gonna say my definition. Yes, okay. The reason why this show came up is because I have been a cheater, and I was curious to know. So my guess, do you think somebody can? Like I cheated, like you guys said, you two, you won, you never. I cheated versus I'm a cheater, like a person who does it habitually. Do you guys believe that someone can change? Because you know how people try to live to that stuff. Once you be like, you ain't never gonna, will a person change? Starting with LaShada.
I think people can change, but if they don't do the work, it's work.
It is work.
It's a lot of work.
Coming from the cheater on the show. The cheater on the show.
Have you
It's work.
changed?
I think I have. I'm giving myself some more weeks to find out. What about you?
Weeks.
I feel like if you was to change, you have to do it on your own. You can't do it in a relationship because the reason why you cheated is because that person did something and made you feel like you need to step out.
Is it
So
the person?
if they decide to do something, that's a trigger for you. So now you're going to go back and do that cheating again.
Well, and LaShada took words out of my mouth too. Like, I don't know if I can agree with it being her fault, your fault. If somebody cheats on you, my fault. Because I think it's the person. Like you said, they need to work on it outside of a relationship. Yeah. But I feel like I can't make you cheat on me. That's your character, not mine.
Yeah.
That's your flaw.
Something in
If I'm not good with you in bed, I need you to say, baby, come on, let's go take a sex class.
Yes.
Or if I suck, if it just ain't gonna work even with a class, because she's, it's no good for you, then you should just depart. Like, why don't people know how to just leave?
But why does it have to be physical? Why it can't be like something like, I don't know, the person not fulfilling your financial needs or
okay, you're right
your
about
emotional
that.
needs.
Because see, I am the one who's very into sex, was into sex because I've changed. So you're right. As someone who agree, intimacy, like, what do you do when they're not giving you that, what you need emotionally for your love language or whatever? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? What do you do? Do you step out or do you try to talk it out? How many chances do they get?
Right. I mean, you can only explain yourself and your situation to an individual so many times. If they don't take heed, then of course you're kind of put in a situation like, okay, do I leave or do I stay? And a lot of times individuals choose to stay because they're comforted and it's convenient and it's just what they're used to, and everybody knows that they're a couple. So, we can't put that out there that we haven't been getting along or we really didn't like each other for all these umpteen years that we've been together. But it's really about an individual and how serious you take the other person that you're with. It all comes to self. No matter at the end of the day what it is that we do, we choose to do, what we don't do. If you're not an individual who's willing to take responsibility for your actions and for who you are, how can you expect somebody else to just be like, okay, and oblige that arrogancy for the best way that I can explain it? Because it comes to being arrogant. If you are being told something and you're not making change, or even if you just feel like, oh, I'm the whole package and it is what it is, and you accept it or leave it.
Right.
So it's so many layers to this.
But in that same respect, too, I've heard people say that men change for the person that they're meant to be with.
Yes.
You know, they won't change for just any old woman, just because, like you said, it's comfort. If they've been with somebody 10, 15 years and they treated them a certain type of way, they leave this person and go to this next woman, and all of a sudden,
Their coworker.
he's getting everything,
A co-star.
giving everything, giving everything to this person that this other woman wanted. So it all depends, like mentality, the person
Maturity.
you're with,
Yep.
all of that.
So what she just said, will a man change for the woman that he wants to be with? If he's been with his wife for 20 years and he's talking to Salle, who works at the damn library, and now all of a sudden Salle comes in with cookies and she never made them cookies, now I want to do right by Salle. Is that true?
Yeah. It's
Damn, you said easy.
no.
There's your answer.
gotta make some
I say that. I say that though because it deeply affects a man. Like if that's his person, it deeply affects a man on his confidence and everything that he is when he know he hurt his woman. But if he don't care about her, it don't matter. He don't care about if he hurt her or not. But if he,
heard that before.
I truly believe that. Actions speak louder than words. That's why you ain't heard it. Because they just doing it. They just doing it. Because if you won't, you'll really try not. And that was why this topic for me was important, even though like I have been the cheater. But I really do think that like what you said is true. Like, and that was one of the things our scripture that we'll tie this story into later. It's about you treat people that you care about right because you care for them. Like you don't want to hurt them. Yeah. And so even when I've cheated in the past, it wasn't because I didn't necessarily like not care for them at all. It was stuff that I needed to work on in me, not having self-control or whatever that thing is, and doing whatever I felt like doing. Or also, this is not an excuse, but like guarding myself, like making sure that I don't get my feelings hurt. So I'm gonna cheat on you before you can cheat on me, kind of thing. And it's not healthy, y'all. For those who got something to say, it's not that I'm saying it's right, but it's what it was.
My thing was, I'm going to leave you before you could leave me. And that was a mentality that stemmed from childhood, from being left and feeling abandoned, right? So I never understood how to formulate healthy connections and what a real relationship was, because I wouldn't allow you to get close enough to me. And my time frame was 3 months. You had 3 months and that was it.
Time limit too.
Oh, yeah. After 3 months, I was done with you.
She had
It was a wrap.
She had a 90 days time frame.
Yes.
Get with it or get lost.
And that was it.
Damn.
But even if you tried to get with it, I wouldn't allow you because my heart was cold. It was blocked.
So I appreciate your transparency with that, because there are so many people who are not in a relationship that they might want to be in now because we have probably, like me, cheated myself out of some of them or kicked somebody away who needed more than 90 days. You know, he said, damn, girl, I just got another paycheck, you know. You gotta give her some time. She already quit.
Here's something that's very, very important that I feel people should know. When you cheat on someone or someone cheating on you, that's a very traumatic experience for both individuals or just that individual period, because it does something to them that you just don't know, and into the depth of them. Like most people don't understand. Like you may think you just cheated or you stepped out, but this person was committed to you and they relied on you, and you stepped out on them. And for you to break that trust like that, it hurts, and it's a traumatizing experience. Because think about your life when someone done you harm, and how much traumatized, how would you say?
How traumatized
Yeah.
How traumatized you are
How
from
traumatic,
that experience. So now put it into an aspect of you cheating on somebody.
This is why I bring the people that I bring onto this show. As y'all know, our last episode was about, or one of our last episodes this season was about getting ghosted. And for the record, I just want to let y'all know, based on what Mark shared, and now it sounds like Daniel's helping me, I did unghost some people and apologize for ghosting them. I came back to life. I was Lazarus, and I came back and I said, I rose. Jesus woke me up, y'all.
Wait a minute now.
And
How?
I didn't try to get back. I wasn't like trying to give them another chance or nothing. But I did apologize for how I dipped out like that based on what my last guest on the last episode, he shared. Because it was like, as a man and a person I really respect and adore, just like you. Like, I respect y'all. And so I want to hear from men that I respect, not anybody. Because some of y'all niggas is trash. So I'm not talking to y'all. And I'm being real. Just like some of us women can be trash. But I am talking about the guys who are good dudes and really are trying to do it the right way.
Right.
Like, I probably have kind of played some of them a little bit by that little ghosting thing or cheating
they
thing.
didn't have that oomph in them that you
And it
wanted.
takes a little bit. I know she want to talk about the because we need a little. She from Texas, you know everything's big in Texas. So they like to do things big.
Yeah.
So for the record, are you seeing anyone? I guess I should start asking all this.
Not. So let me get up in this camera.
Hey,
In case you didn't know.
In case.
she's not officially locked down, fellas. So I'm sorry, did I spit on you?
No, you good.
So holler at your girl. Are you single, dating?
I'm single.
So another one, black magic in this mug, okay? I got some beautiful chocolate queens on the camera. For those who are listening, y'all need to look up the video so you can see. My brother, he's getting nervous in the
Look at it.
He said, my palms are sweaty. And he keeps on,
right.
no. But are you single, dating, in a relationship?
I'm in a relationship.
How long you been in a relationship?
4 months.
Ooh, how's it going?
I feel like she's my person. I heard her, so that's how I know it's that.
You heard her? You said that?
Yeah, I did.
You said H-U-R-T?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said H-E-A-R-D.
Like recent or like this
But not
was-
cheated her.
Like,
But like I did
let her
something
down.
Yeah. I did something to like break our trust.
how have you fixed it? Or tried to fix it?
That's a good one. That's a good question.
But was it like something that was you knew it was gonna hurt her, or
No,
was it something?
it was something that was unintentional.
Well, see, that happens.
Okay.
That happens a lot.
Great segue. I'm gonna get you out of this on that.
Yeah.
For the record,
But that's a good point. It
you
wasn't
heard it
on
was
purpose.
unintentional,
It was not on
and also
purpose.
that he was willing to admit on camera
Yeah.
that he's in a relationship, so he's figuring it out. So whatever he did, this is my next question to
That happens
close
a lot,
out.
though.
Oh God, here's your
Yeah.
chance to answer. Should we give people another chance if they've cheated on us?
That's hard. Because like I said before, with me, with any type of relationship, whether it's romantic, superficial, any type of friendship, the minute I see who you are, I don't look at you the same again. So if we in a relationship and, you know, I know you cheated, it's probably gonna be a wrap. I may try to stay in and fix it. I won't say I wouldn't, because you should never say what you wouldn't do. But I don't know if it would last, because now I'm looking at everything you do. And I shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable in my own relationship.
So she is a how you treat me is how I see you type of person. I can't lie and say that I don't see myself getting over it either, but that's my personal thing. What about you, sis? Do you give a person another chance?
No.
No. We already knew that. 90 days. 90 days, and she is serious.
Once a dog, always a dog. I mean,
So her answer is you
once
will be a
show
cheater.
me, that's who you are. If you was different before you came to me, then you wouldn't have cheated.
But you know what, though? A lot of people lead with their representative, so we don't know who we actually meet.
Wait, what does that mean?
So if you are meeting a man, sometimes you meeting his representative. He's showing you everything that you said that you wanted, which another friend of mine, of male, said, don't do that. Don't tell men exactly what you want. Because if you do, they're going to show you exactly what you
Tell
asked
you what
for.
you want to hear. That's what Mac
But
Dre
you
used
can
to
only,
say.
this is true.
Women,
That's true.
I
And
know I
would
be
have to
doing
say
that.
Women more so than
Yeah.
men.
I about to
think
say,
in
I
my
be doing
opinion,
that.
my
Yeah.
Okay,
experience.
You can only be fake for so long, though.
Yeah, because once
Yeah.
you catch
can
me
only be
way
fake.
too drunk one night, you saw my everything. I was like, dang, she was doing good until that night of New Year's. Now that's when I know you love me. We won't get into that.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
stick
why
around,
not?
well, because Anyway.
That's another topic.
It sure is. He gets on my nerves.
Another girl
Okay,
talk.
so y'all both answered. I done forgot what the question was. See, this is why we won't
It's
get into
about
that.
cheating. It's
Oh
about
yes,
cheating on
sure.
me.
He can't wait to say, "Yup, they get another chance." They showed wrong.
You cheated on me way too much.
So do they get another chance?
No, you cheated on me way too much. It was Sarah. No, I'm playing. I ain't
It
finna-
was Sarah, Keisha. No, I'm just playing. Okay.
But not. I've been cheated on a lot though, and it was. That's why it came from. I was talking about that traumatizing experience.
Yep.
It's a lot of hurt that I have from that. That I'm trying my very, very best not to bring in our relationship. Okay, baby.
Oh, sorry, that was just me. That's so cute.
Good. At least
Okay,
you're trying.
damn. Okay, I have so many things to ask about this because you said it a lot of times. Like, how did you find out about one of the people that really, really hurt you that they were cheating? How did you find out?
Uh-oh.
That was that scary laugh.
That was a very
That was that I just might get a laugh. Like, wait a minute, what? No.
It's those things where you're not supposed to do.
You went through the phone,
Damn.
didn't you?
The phone.
That's why you laugh. My mama said, don't go looking for dirt unless you want to get dirty.
When you
But
start
I-
looking
Why do
for
we
trouble,
do
you
this?
find
Well,
it.
because I want to know. Like, okay, fine.
Damn.
You did it.
Why didn't you just ask her?
Because they're going to say no.
Did you
But-
ask her?
yes.
Did you give her a chance?
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know.
You
then.
know what?
'Cause
Though?
I said-
Like I
I
said,
could-
I'm not asking and I ain't looking unless I want to know the truth. And I ain't looking because
And
I don't want to
wanna know
look.
the truth, 'cause
I
I know
won't
you're not
look.
going to tell me the truth.
I won't look. I won't look. I will ask.
I don't look. 'Cause
And I will
still
ask
have-
if I
I
need
don't got
to.
time to be going through your. I'm not about to do all that. I'm no. But I will ask.
I'll ask. And then if I accidentally find out and you lied, just know whoever the future person is, I will come and probably kill you. Like, I always say it's till death do us part. I'm specifically talking about my husband in the future, but
In the future.
till death do us
on.
part. I mean that. Just don't get married yet. I mean, I think you said it earlier. You know, don't fix yourself in the relationship.
No.
I feel like
No.
if you're
Or for
17
the
and you're trying to
relationship.
figure out love and you're dealing
Exactly.
stuff, yeah, I can see you getting stuff wrong early on. But when you 30-something years old and you grown or you are grown as a 20-something-year-old and you want to settle down, bro, make sure you're ready. And this is advice for anyone who wants to get married, who wants to get engaged, who wants to get settle down. Be prepared for what that comes with because you can't just go around hurting people
Right.
whenever you want because you felt like, I'm going to just say yes because I think somebody said you want to look good on camera and it sounds good. No, do the work and then holler at your girl or your guy, whoever that is.
Yes.
You have got to heal before you move on
Yes.
into another relationship because it hurt people.
Hurt
That
people.
is such a true
Period.
statement. And you can't rely, like you said, on this person who has nothing to do with your trauma to fix everything from your past.
Baby, because we
can't
done
do
being
that.
fix hoes. What do they call fix the
Or
flats?
to even
Woo.
care. Because a lot of people
Lord.
don't even care.
They don't, especially when they don't know you.
Right.
I'm good. Like I'm tired of being the operator. What's the doctor? What's that show? That game called? Remember that operation?
He go,
Playing
when
operation
you
with
hit
the
the side
dude.
of the wall.
I'm like, okay, I can't pick the piece up. It just turned.
Right.
Okay, so we got to get into this because we're gonna keep going. Here's something that I really am excited about. I have the cast of Stages of Understanding here who are actually, we are all going to be on stage on September 24th.
Yes, we
Please
will.
make sure you get your tickets. All that information will be in the comment section and the below. And also JTainment, check her out. But I want to get into this next segment of the show. And it is game time here with Girl Talk with J. Marie. And today's game is called Name That Song. And because we are talking about cheating, all these songs are related to, and this is a hint for the players, they're related to somebody either cheating, somebody that's about to cheat, or somebody that already cheated and about to tell on themselves. So just know it shouldn't be hard for you to figure out the songs. I'm put a little couple zingers in there because I want to give people a chance to come back, and I also want to give people a chance to dominate because you know I love music. So let's just see how this goes. Anybody can answer. The first answer wins. That's how we doing it. If you help and get it out, you won. We ain't got no buzzers on this show yet.
It wasn't
Wait.
me. Jackie.
Oh, that's a good one. Good thing I didn't write it down. Okay. So here we go. We're going to get through these. What are our time check? Okay, awesome. We have time. So the first one, and I'm only backing up like this so I don't
Right,
get
'cause I
no
was supposed to
cheaters.
do
Because
that.
she the one looking at your hand during spades. Okay. The first one is, I'm going to, this is how the game is played for the record.
Okay.
I am going to say the lyrics. Say. Not sing,
I thought you were gonna sing
but
it.
say.
Or
Oh,
hum the tune
hell
or
no. I can't sing like that. Now, if it comes down to it and y'all just struggling too much, I might sing because I feel like there's at least two I might have to just belt out. But forgive me to my listeners because y'all know you can get close to it. This is one of them shows where you can get close to it. Or just give me some more of the song.
Yeah.
And I need the artist of the song.
Artist too.
Yes, because y'all should know all of these, okay? Even if you ain't never been cheated on. But if you a cheetah, you definitely know these damn songs. All right, I'm going to start with these first lyrics, y'all. Listen closely. Did anybody see you coming to my house last night?
Oh.
When I got the message on my beeper.
Oh, Lord.
That you want to do anything I like. All right.
I could not think of the name of this. I know the song. I can't think of the name
You
of
can
it.
sing it. If you know it, sing it to get the
Wait,
W.
hold on.
I started off with this one because I thought it was easy, y'all.
Wait, what?
I'll sing it now. And don't judge my singing because they the ones that get the answer right. Did anybody see ya? Hey, come into my house last night. When I got the message on my beeper. That you want to do? Yes.
Escape.
I like.
I forgot the name of the song.
Your
My Little Secret.
Yes! And Joandrea gets the points.
I got some.
You should have said the song. She knew all of it. She got it. We're giving Joandrea one for that. If I was wrong, put it in the comments.
But I knew the
okay, next song. If anybody doesn't get this, I'm kicking y'all out, including you.
Let me just get on.
So I creep.
Yeah.
See, everything that I knew they would sing, I didn't choose that. I'm so smart. Okay.
That one.
Okay. Lyrics. Could it be that you are at the crib with another lady? Could it be that you at the crib with another lady?
Oh!
He's
It's
singing the last
Destiny's
song.
Child. What can I know?
Could it
The
be?
name of the song,
Okay.
y'all. I got the
If
artist.
no one is around you, say, baby, I
Say my
love
name.
you.
Say my
Yes,
name.
she
Say my
got
name.
it. She got it.
Okay, we
Boom. One, zero
don't
for the
know the
man.
artist, so they
This
don't
should
know
be
the
something he gets. I'm moving on. I'm moving on to the next one.
Let
The
me get
next
this.
one. This by far is the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do. To tell you, the woman I love, that I have a
Mrs. Me and
baby
Mrs. Jones?
coming from another woman that I barely even know.
Oh my God. Oh God, I know this song.
It's by far. It's a male. I'll give y'all that.
It is. It's an old school song.
Yes, it
That's
is.
what
This by far is probably one of the hardest things I think I've
let's
ever
just
had
kiss
to
and say
do.
goodbye to Manhattan.
Not at all.
No.
This by far is something that I think I ever had to do. This one might just go to the audience.
But it's an old school song. No,
She's
say
close.
again.
It ain't that damn old. This by far
That's why I
is
asked you,
the
was it old
hardest
school?
thing I think I've ever had to do.
this
He was in a studio booth to tell you, the woman I love, that I got a baby
Oh,
by a woman that I barely even know.
it's Usher.
Yes.
Confessions.
Yes.
There we go.
Good job.
that far back, but yeah.
Confessions 2.
There we go.
2 points for Confessions 2. He saw the video, couldn't think of the damn song.
When you
Anime
started doing
Bulldog.
this, I was like, I know this
I had to
song.
give more. Y'all making me work too
we-
hard. Okay.
I'm moving around like what's
All right, this is a hard one. I'm gonna give you 2 points if you can get this right.
Okay.
If you like your mama old school, your grandma old school,
I
y'all
can
better
catch
get
up.
this one. All right now. This is a harder one. You're a no good heartbreaker. You're a liar
Aretha Franklin.
and a cheat.
Oh God, what's the name
And
of
you're
the song?
a liar and a cheat. And I don't know why I let you do these things to me.
Do right, Miss.
You're a liar and you're a cheat.
It's Aretha Franklin.
It sure
But I
is.
can't think of the name
You're
of
going
the
to
song
get 1
again.
point for getting Aretha,
Yeah.
though, because I'm proud
That's
of
not.
you.
Well, then I need an extra point.
Nah, I said this was a bonus round. Black people always trying to cheat.
Never love a man the way that I loved you.
Get this
Something
woman
like
2 points.
Come on, baby.
Hey, it ain't my fault. She was in the house listening when they was playing spades. Listen, honey.
I was.
Go, girl. 4, 1, 0. All right? I'm going to give him another chance. Everybody knows this song.
parents is proud
This
of
is
me
a
right
hood anthem. They really are. This is a hood anthem. Everybody knows this.
Then you gonna get it.
Tupac let him.
We're giving this to you. Lyrics are these. As much as you accuse me of cheating, take that back, first line. As much as you accuse me of lying, as much as you accuse me of clubbing, as much as you accuse me of cheating, as much as you accuse me of lying, as much as you accuse me of clubbing, think about every hood person on the West Coast. She is from up north. Everybody knows that.
Not coming to me.
As much as you accuse
what's her
me
name?
of lying.
I can see her face.
I'm going to give them 5 seconds because we only got
Wait a
45
minute.
minutes in this episode.
Oh God, I can see her face. I can't say her name right
it's a
now.
woman?
You should have lied, or
I'm going to give y'all the name of the artist or the song, and y'all got to get an artist.
you don't know what
I
all that
Should Have Cheated is the name of the song.
Yeah.
Keisha Cole.
Finally, I just literally wanted to pour it in his lap.
I could not get her
Good
name out.
job.
I saw her face.
1 for 1. Because we literally got to keep going. I can't even laugh at these people right now. Lord, today. All right.
She didn't even sing the song though. Like,
I wasn't. I was not trying to sing. That's the. Do you see? All right. Here we go. This is another one. It's harder, but you get 2 points if you get it right because it's not one of us.
Adele.
Close. I know. Oh shit! I don't say the name of the song.
okay.
You say I'm crazy because you don't think I know what you've done.
Oh.
But when you call me baby.
Oh God.
Justin Timberlake.
I just gave you some of the song. And no, it's not Justin, but it is a white person. All right. You say I'm crazy.
It's Sam
Oh,
Smith.
Sam.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
Sam
you
Smith.
don't think I know what you've done.
You better get the words. So you call me. But she about to get it.
I know I'm not the only one. Yeah.
Bam! She won. Another one. All right. I'm going to give you this, and then y'all can catch up and get one less point than her if y'all get it right. Because she won.
It's stressful.
The final question, and just because this is so fun, I have to ask it.
stay
I was
out
going
of
to
it.
move
I'm
on.
gonna stay out of it.
And if she gets it after she stays out of it, y'all just flat out lost. This is the battle between who is worse.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing at this game, for real. All right.
That hurt.
At least we know they ain't cheated and they don't cheat. Because this is why they don't know none of the cheating songs.
But
We know who is.
don't cheat know all the songs.
She be the one making the movies in her head. She making the movies in her head. Okay. Here it is. If I could, I want to sing this so bad. If I could forget him, I would.
Kelly Price.
Please believe me.
Kelly Price.
And I know I should
It's Jasmine Sullivan.
throw in the towel. If I could,
Okay.
I would.
I know it. Yeah. I just said the
Forget
artist, so I ain't
him.
gonna say the people.
But I'm in love.
I'm in love with someone else.
Ooh. And I'm so sorry. She's the first one to beg like this
I
with somebody
love
that
that
she still
song.
gonna leave.
With the dude from Miami.
She know the
CSI, and
videos.
he was in the car and then they crashed and he died and then she was all sad and it was a black road.
Wow.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes. She wasn't listening to nothing you said. Jasmine Sullivan, the way she said that, she was like, rhythm spoon.
I know.
I'm not.
And they was on the desert and they was playing the piano on the freeway.
With someone else. Yeah,
I'm in love with another man.
that's the
That's
word.
it.
That's the name of the song?
That's it.
I
Well,
would've got
that
it.
went left real quick.
I wouldn't have got
Moving on. We know who won this game. Jesus Christ.
that. Bust the windows out your car.
I would have done that one, but I thought In Love with Another Man was just gonna be solid enough.
Oh,
the way
the
it come
Busta
on is
Rhymes
so
other- he
drastic.
know-
I just love that they didn't think of nothing that I thought of.
No.
I bust the windows. Now that's what you happen if you mess with somebody like me. Just FYI. You see, I ain't got no cheating stories. I am crazy, and they know that. Okay, moving on for real though. Thank you so much for playing the game. LaShada won. She beat the hell out of y'all is what she did. She didn't just win.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that was great. I love it. I know now what your strengths are. Okay. Yes, stick to writing and producing, and you stick to comedy and directing. No, no naming that song.
Stick to listening to people who know how to sing on tune and give you to
Oh!
answer the question correctly.
That was for me. That's what you call a dig, folks. All right. So, bump. All right, so really quick, y'all, this next segment, which I really, really love and adore, is called Girl, Talk About It. And on this segment, we like to talk about things that you should have already heard by now. And specifically, we have to celebrate. Because we're all actors up here. We're all creators up here. How about Sheryl Lee Ralph?
Come
Can we
on,
make some noise? Can we make some noise?
Come on.
How they look?
on.
Especially because that woman was serving at the Emmys. She also won Best Supporting Actress in a Series written and created by a black woman. I don't think people understand the power that's in that as African Americans who are in this industry, who see so many people who are talented not get their well-deserved. I just want everybody to go through really quick here and share what it meant for you to see her get that Emmy that day, or hear about her getting the Emmy if you didn't get to see it live. Original Dream Girl, y'all.
I mean, for me to just hear about it, I thought that was the most wonderful thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just to, like you said, like, we don't get that much recognition for our talents and our gifts and our creativity.
Yeah.
So, but to hear someone, especially of a woman of color, to get that is very big.
Yeah.
Who's been in the game for so long.
Forever.
One of my favorite roles, which I'll just throw this in as we go down the line, is when she played Rita's mother. Singing does not put food on the table. Singing does not pay the bills. Listen,
mommy,
joyful.
I can sing?
Oh my God. That role, because Sister Act 2 was such a big time in my life. It's still one of the best movies I think ever made, which they are coming out with another Sister Act, in case y'all didn't know.
Oh my God. I wanted to be
hire
Lauryn
me
Hill
for the record.
so bad.
Oh yeah.
I
just wanted to be
her
like in the
that
chorus.
movie.
Come and join the chorus. Y'all could have put me in the background in some big pants with a t-shirt. Anyways, moving on. What did it mean to you to see her get her award, and anything else that it was inspiring for you?
You know what? Because like you said, she's been in this so long, and the number of years that we've been doing this compared to her, and seeing that she's just now getting her flowers, like it's inspiring because she's phenomenal. And then in her speech, she talked about the people that are behind her, who are pushing her, and who, you know, you have to have those people, because if not, you can fall off in this game real quick. If you are not a performer, I'm talking to y'all, you don't know what we go through on the day-to-day, because, of course, performing is not everybody's first gig. So we have jobs and businesses and side hustles on top of rehearsals like we're doing now.
As soon as we finish shooting this, as you see me shooting my podcast, side hustle, subscribe.
So, that touched me in a way, especially her singing at the beginning. Like, she came out so strong.
I see I got inspired with the ponytail today. Ain't got no glitters on it, but you know what it was.
It's still cute.
Thank you, boo. And this is one of those main people who support, so I really want to hear from you too. How impactful was it to see Miss Sheryl Lee Ralph get her flowers, as sis just said?
It was impactful because I felt like it was her time to show the world what the pain is of a black woman through her voice and through her song, through the lyrics and through her stance and through her power, and how she controlled that stage and she controlled her moment. A lot of people get up there and they can't control their moment. She controlled it.
Control your
she controlled
moment.
it in the way that she let the world know that you've deprived me, but I'm still not going to let that hurt and that pain come into this moment, because I'm in power. So that's what it meant to me, what I saw. I saw her as an example of what can be and what will continue to be, breaking barriers, because I remember being a little girl seeing her on a show. She was a cocktail waitress. It was like a regular TV show that came on. I do not remember the name of it, but she was phenomenal. And I remember thinking, like, it's a black lady on TV around a whole bunch of white people, because she was the only black lady in that series. And I just remember thinking as a little girl, like, dang, how hard that must be, because she looked happy. And I knew back then, as a little child, you couldn't be happy. So she's acting right and she's good. And that's what it meant to me, just for her to be able to give a small amount of understanding to the pain that a black woman as a creator goes through in Hollywood and in this industry.
Wow. Wait. Woo. Control your moment. I took that the most out of all this loveliness. Control your moment. That's important, because we're all going to get that moment in the name of Jesus. And as we talk about moments and being in creation and being a part of live shows and being a part of the stage, we're going to go right into this next segment, which y'all know we do this every episode. I love to support black businesses, black nonprofits, just find one to support. Today, we are strictly promoting and supporting our sister who has all of us on stage, JTainment Productions. So we want to talk about the stage play that you have, part of the cast here. Also, where you can find the tickets, what they can look forward to. And yeah, Jay, first you start, and then I want them to speak about their roles and what are all of us, I guess, to share a little bit about our roles.
Okay. So Stages of Understanding is a story. It's basically my story. It's a journey of discovery. That's the name of the book. And it's poetry, short stories, and quotes. And it's just a story of evolution, a story about coming into understanding about what love is and what self-worth is. It's been a long time coming, and all of these people sitting to the left of me have been in it with the trenches from me from day one. So
Gang, 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 gang.
Thank you, because everybody not going to Rome, but they will. And I said that because a long time ago, I prayed to God to allow me to be able to afford all the people who have been loyal to me from day one a trip to Rome. No expenses, nothing. And that's why I say everybody not going to Rome. It's hard, it's a journey, but it's worth it because we're creators and you have to put in the work. And you can't expect anybody to be there for you and do what you expect them to do. Mm-hmm. You have to always have a plan B. And that's what the main thing I take with being a business owner. In November, it will be 5 years that I have been a business owner of JTainment LLC. And I just had to say that it's phenomenal to understand that that's what I accomplished, and that I'm breaking curses and I'm breaking bondage within my family bloodline of what couldn't be and what now is. And it's a blessing.
It's
so
a
that's what
blessing.
it is to me to be a business owner and to bring Stages of Understanding to the life with these talented individuals, because you could write anything, but if people can't take direction and understand what it is that you want to portray, then it's pointless. Anybody could write anything, but can you portray what is meant? And they do it, and I'm blessed and I'm thankful, and I just can't say it enough.
Well, we're blessed and thankful to have you too, Jay.
Yes, we
I
are.
want you to let everyone know before we get into the details of our roles. Please share where they can find tickets, what time, date, and location to the audience.
Okay, so we will be on stage on the 24th of this month, September, which is a Saturday, at 6 p.m. at the Inglewood Playhouse. You can get tickets on brownpaperbagtickets.com, and you can type in Stages of Understanding. It will pop up. Or you can follow me on social media.
All that'll be on
and
there.
all of that's on there, and you can always click and get your tickets that way. Or you can contact any of the cast members, and they'll give you the information.
Yes, and so she will tell you who she has here, and we'll go ahead and share our experience just working with her and as being our role in Stages of Understanding. So starting with LaShada.
Well, hello again. So I have been in this since the beginning. What was that, 2018?
Oh,
My goodness.
I thought it was 2017. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. And I am she. So I was telling her actually the other day, since we've been doing this piece, I keep finding new levels. And that says a lot about her writing.
Amen.
It says a lot. Because and it says too a lot about the growth that I have had through these years too, because you read things differently when you're different mindset. So that's another subject though too. But she is kind of coming into a discovery of what it is that she is worth, her self-worth, what she wants in love, what she's not going to take anymore, what she expects from a man. And she's kind of just putting that in the atmosphere so that it finds her. So, that's real life too. You manifest what you say. Words that come out of your mouth come back to you in any form. You just have to pay attention to the signs. So, yeah, I'm excited to do this again in a different way. So, yeah, I'm excited.
I'm going to piggyback on what you said because our time constraint. I will just say, speaking to how Jay writes, working, obviously, is perfect what she said. That speaks to her writing. Because for me and growing as a person, living through some shit, you find out there's more. We had a rehearsal on Zoom the other day. I hope I pull that off again on stage when we rehearse today. I really do. And I mean that in the sense of being vulnerable like that, because the level of breakthrough that happened that day, it lets me know, like you said, the writing along with the direction, along with being vulnerable and understanding the purpose of these words. That's what I think clicked for me more recently, is redirecting why I'm saying what I'm saying and how I'm saying it and for whom I'm saying it to. She, again, even gave a new direction about how the stage setup will be. You need to be there to see that. And it helped me in the vision of they're going to be there saying it. And girl, don't start that, because honey.
No, don't do it.
So anyways, I have had an interesting last couple months. And the breakthrough, which again goes back to what LaShada just said in the writing. God is interesting how he uses someone else's pain to heal others, number one. Number two, stories from others to bring revelation, which is something I say in one of my lines. But it's so real, because it's like revelation after being told 3 times. That's one of my lines, and it's one of my real life things. It's like sometimes you gotta fall, sometimes you gotta get back up. Sometimes you gotta fall, sometimes you gotta get back up. Sometimes you gotta fall, sometimes you gotta get back up. It's just like even with the cheating thing that we all talked about today. You know, I am working on me, and that's where a lot of the connection to my character where I just, things just were like clink, 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 clink. It was like so many things. It was unreal. Like for real, it was uncanny, because I hadn't been that sensitive, I think, to life and people and their feelings and their pains and traumas that I caused. So and for real, like you gotta be able to be humble, and that's why I kind of wish I could give people another chance. And that's not even me not being humble, it's just my stuff I gotta work on to say they deserve another chance because you got another chance. And that takes you being vulnerable and sacrificing your feelings and emotions. And so all of this is in this stage play. And it's stages of understanding. Like, it gives you different levels of understanding. Literally. So I just said I was going to say a little bit. I said a lot, and I'm going to pass it over.
Well, I can just most humbly thank JoJo for the opportunity. Like, I had to learn to see that I am that character and find the words to become that character. So it's like what you wrote, I had to become. So that's how I'm able to pull off what you've written.
And when you say you had to become, do you mean that in your everyday life you had to become, or on the stage?
I have to become those words that's on paper. So it's like every line. So a first line I'm gonna give y'all, this teaser, right? Take this as a trailer.
No salt bag.
Can carry the load, you know, like. What does that mean to my life? To carry the load. What does that mean to the life of the woman that I want to carry the load? So when I combine that and I think about that, I put it into how I want to deliver it. So that's how I'm able to come up with the verbiage and the tone and the fluctuation in my voice on how to deliver my piece.
Can I piggyback off of that too?
Yeah.
Because like it's true, because everything that I say in mine is literally what I want in a man. So when you start to think about that, especially now, because you know I'm in a different decade now. Well, you get closer to realizing that you know your time isn't running out, but it's like you're not playing these games anymore. Like, because before you let little stuff slide. But when you really hone in, especially on these words that I'm saying, I'm not giving y'all my lines. You got to come to the show to see it. But when you say these words and you visualize this specific person, it's like, man, like I want that. Like, how you write that? Like, I look at her sometimes and I'm like, this is exactly what I want. So yeah. Come to the show.
Come to the show because
so
you can actually see exactly what they said, what I just said, in it. Like that's what I love. Like literally, you can see the performance tells you that we are not only believing by being artists, by portraying this, but we are literally like feeling and believing and living this every day. And that's what I love so much about Stages of Understanding and why you should show up is because it actually relates to you in some capacity all throughout the show. Whether you've made it to that point in your life or not, you will see that your life is going to be on stage and you need to get some understanding, okay?
You might not even realize you in that part of your life.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh
yes.
Oh yes.
You leave feeling different.
Yes, feeling different.
So different.
So we want you to support JTainment Production and all that she does, but specifically September 24th, be at the Inglewood Playhouse. Join us as we turn up on stage, as we enjoy each other, as we enjoy the arts and the work that this woman has put in BTS, and that means behind the scenes. So this last portion, how I love to close out my show, is Prayer on the Spot, which is my prayer ministry. If you don't know about Prayer on the Spot, please follow. Every first of the month, we do First Fruits Prayer, live. Sending your prayer requests. We're always praying. I really want to tie this scripture into what we talked about today, and I just want y'all to touch on it a little bit, because this particular scripture, I think it relates to the I'm a cheater versus I cheated, because I do what we just talked about. I do think people want to get better sometimes, not everybody, but sometimes, and sometimes we got to let them work that stuff out. And he said it perfectly earlier. Work it out in your own time, though. But the scripture comes from 1 John 3:18, and it says, "Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions in truth." And I'm going to say it one more time. It says, "Dear children, let us not love with words or speech." Don't just love with, "Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you." But I'm showing with my actions that I love her, because I give my 100% to anything that she asked me to do. She's shown me that she loves me because she's always showed up for me the same way. Actions speak louder than words. That's pretty much what this is saying. And in truth, and the reason why I picked this scripture for this particular topic is because I think cheating hurts. It hurts people. And I think you can tell somebody you love them, and God knows we have people that we may be friends with, or maybe we were that person where we were in situations with someone who habitually hurt you, like they consistently hurt you. They kept telling you they loved you, but then they hurt you. And it wasn't always, it don't have to be hitting hurt. It's like inside hurt. It's like, man, like, why you keep doing me like this? And then you seem foolish and all these things. And I say, yes, dear children, let us love with more than just actions and words, but with just words in our speech. Let us love with our actions. Like, show people that you love them by how you do them, how you treat them, what you do for them. It doesn't always have to be monetary. And that's really what I wanted to tie our scripture in for today. And if any of you have anything you want to chime in on that, please feel free to do so.
If you have a question about how to love, the best way to love is without conditions. You don't have to love them unconditionally, but just love them without conditions. And that's the way you love.
And just accept people as they are. Like, you can't go trying to change somebody because you want to love them a certain way. That goes back to what you were saying about people's love languages. You need to find out how a person receives love, because you may be a person that can sit down and talk about everything, and this other person may just need you to hug them. Yep. Like, figure out somebody's love language, and then communication is key anyway, no matter what. But communicate.
That's the foundation, is communication.
You have to talk honestly to people.
Yes.
You can't hold stuff back if you want a certain type of relationship. So.
And if you don't, then you could just keep sleeping and
keep
beeping,
on.
and you can keep sliding and riding. But I was gonna start spitting bars. But anyways, moving on, Jay. Let you get your 2 cents in too, please.
I would say forgiveness is love. But first you have to forgive yourself for all of the things that you allowed to happen, the things that you did to others.
That's a word.
Until you could forgive yourself, then you can't accept love or give love. So first work on forgiveness, then you can love.
Oh, how much do I love these people? Now y'all see why y'all need to show up. I will have them back right. I feel like we got like 3 or 4 episodes in one. And y'all know it's hard for me to stay on topic, so I be trying not to jump. Hold up, but that's true. Like, okay. So I'm going to try not to do that. You guys will see all the information as you saw here. Please contact them. LaShada, as you heard, she has her own business. He is a director, producer, writer as well, comedy. I mean, everybody up here is doing great things, and I'm trying to give y'all a heads up. I do this all the time. Y'all know I be trying to put people on this show before they be somebody that you like, oh my God, I remember when she was on Girl Talk with Jay Marie, and then they on my show because I showed them love whenever they was on my show now and later. Okay, so y'all gotta come back. You know, whenever I got the big studio, y'all gotta come back because I love people who want to be transparent, and I love you. So right now, this is how I always want to make sure you remember that you are still alive. If you can hear this, you got breath in your body. You still got the opportunity to write your own happy ending. So get to writing, y'all. Get the job done, and make sure you subscribe, like, comment. I really want to hear. Have you ever cheated? Have you been cheated on? And did you take them back? Thank you. you, y'all. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you
Thank
all for being
you.
here.
for having
I love
us.
you guys. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Deuces.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.